G'day ANZACs and Allies, Ricky Retro here, and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. In the last video, you just got an introduction to three characters. One named Connor, works with the police, or at least he's a negotiator for the police. Another guy, I don't think I caught his name. But anyway, he was picking up something and was on his way home. And while he was in the city, he came across a couple of situations. Some guy preaching that he was evil, and a whole group of people who, surrounded him and started beating the crap out of him before a cop intervened, a human cop, and told him, chill out. And then we saw Kara, and Kara's situation is interesting, because when you first saw Kara, she was in a shop being bought or replaced. Sorry, replaced is the better word. Replaced by a guy named Todd. And when I mean replace, I mean that, this guy named Todd came in and said, this is, and the salesman saying, yes, this is the replacement, being rebuilt, all that sort of jazz, memory's been wiped. So Kara is already known to Todd. It's not like she was bought fresh off like that. But during that one, when the salesman asked Todd what had happened to the previous Kara, or the same Kara that just, what had happened before, he said that she'd been hit by a car. He said that it had been hit by a car. And so, but then, during the mundane task, or, the domestic chores that Kara is tasked with doing, he came across Todd's daughter, Alice, in her bedroom, and she gained her trust. And I'm going to refer to these androids as him and her because, just to end the confusion. But I'll better off referring to them by name. But anyway, so Alice, Todd's daughter, gave Kara a key, and Kara used that to open up a chest where there was a photo of, her mother, Alice's mother, and her father, Todd. And then there were these drawings of things that looked quite violent, in terms that Todd was hitting, I'm guessing an android, and I'm guessing Kara, because in the picture the person had a blue diamond on their chest, which is what these androids seem to be identified by. So and it got tense. You saw Todd scare Alice, and I was very uncomfortable with it. And I think if you're familiar with my previous Walking Dead videos, I'm very uncomfortable when it comes to violence towards children at the hands of adults. So, I nearly got triggered there, but it finished. But anyway, so I finished up to here where we finished that chapter, and so we are going to continue with the next video. By the way, this video is taken from a live stream that I've been doing on Twitch. And so every now and again you'll see me go off to the side reading certain comments that my audience has put out there. So let's get to it. Oh, by the way, down in the bottom corner of the video you'll notice this thing that says activate Windows, go to PC settings, activate. OBS is having issues with this game in terms that it won't let me use it on the game catcher. Maybe after this I'll probably muck around with it a bit more so it's not always down there, because I'd hate for people's attention to be drawn to that the entire time. I'm used to it because it's been there for a long time now.
Welcome home, Marcus.
Marcus, that's his name. His name's Marcus. Deposit package. Over there, okay. Oh, wow. So that's pretty good that, hang on. Oh, you can take the vest off and you can't tell they're an android. Oh, except for the circle and the on their eyes. Oh, but look at that. Did you see that when I went past the mirror? Yep. That's a reflection. Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to open, but why won't it let me open? Open. What's going on here? It won't. Okay. Wouldn't let me open for some reason. Go wake up Carl. Okay, where? Wake Carl upstairs. Okay, cool. Alright, that's not an actual skull like that one. What's that? Oh, is that... Oh, okay, that's a... Oh, right, okay. That's downstairs. Is this Carl's room? It's a big bloody house. Ah, okay. Lance Henriksen!
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
Yep, my thoughts exactly.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Okay, so he's disabled.
That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Oh, he's an android.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl.
Ha!
Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
It's obvious that they can't feel pain. Because, I mean, he got kicked in the guts. And he didn't even wince. Okay, well, thankfully we didn't have to see that. Ugh. Don't be stuffing cats and putting them out like that, man. That's cruel. But yeah, they're doing the mocap on this thing. I'm not sure if I've come across Mick and Kelly yet. But there's Lance Henriksen. And I haven't come across Clancy Brown yet.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet.
So the dining table, is that... Where's the dining table?
We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Really?
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
Oh, wow. That's fast. I was trying to open up that cage before, but I was in front of it and I was using the stick works, but probably glitched out, or it's just not an option yet.
I'm starving.
Oh,
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
so breakfast. Hopefully the kitchen's just there. Sweet. What, do I have to cook it? Because you just said it was ready. Ah.
Thank you, Marcus. Television.
Tensions continue to rise in the Arctic since Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory.
Is the Arctic even there?
Warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since Saturday, and a Russian flag now flies over the ice. The Russian president repeated
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept this annexation under any circumstances. Several American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents Sea. Douglas Cornwall, chairman of the UN, announced at a press conference that we have never been so close to a third world war.
Wow.
He called on Russia and the United States to promptly renew talks before things get out of control.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Find something to do. Let's see if I can get that bird thing to do again. No, okay, can't do that bird. Anything in the kitchen, like cleaning up or something? No, okay. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, which one's the king and which one's the queen?
Television off. Mankind is so depressing. Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence. 5,000 years of civilization just to get to where we
Why
are.
Russia wants it. Bonus culture, why bankers pay themselves so much. Is President Warren too close to cyberlife? Page 1. The North Pole, why Russia wants it. Russia's interest in the North Pole has intensified in the recent discovery of precious minerals trapped in frozen ice, many of which are used in synthesizing therium. Android manufacture increasingly dominates both the US and Russian economies, but this isn't just about GDP. Surplus therium reserves would allow either nation to experiment in more advanced Android models, enhancing their military industrial output tremendously. No wonder the planet's on the brink of a third world war. A couple of fucking idiots thought it'd be a good idea to have Android military. Add to this the strategic importance of the region, which connects Russia with Europe, through Norway and Denmark, Greenland, as well as Canada, and the prospect of peaceful resolution to the dispute starts to seem unlikely. But a spokesman for NATO is more optimistic. Both nations stand to benefit from a stable, productive Arctic region. A conflict would benefit nobody. President Warren, however, recently torpedoed the notion. It's simple. Russia has no business in the Arctic. If the Kremlin doesn't understand that, we will make them understand. Next. Detroit Today. Life found on Titan. Is Titan a moon of Jupiter or Saturn? I'm going to say Saturn because of what's in that picture. President Warren to make state visit to the United Kingdom. NATO Security Council divided over Arctic dispute. Life found on Titan. Evidence for alien life grows. The Darwin probe, which left exactly 19 years ago to probe the surface of Titan's methane ice, has just confirmed the presence of microorganisms living hundreds of kilometres below the surface in an ocean of salt water protected by a thick layer of ice. After similar microbial matter was found on the Enceladus, another satellite of Saturn. Saturn, I called it. It seems increasingly possible that life is common in the universe. A NASA spokesman responding to this story has stated, the latest in a series of pointers to life on other planets. Our Android expedition to Io is one among many such voyages that carry a prime objective of uncovering extraterrestrial life forms. See, now there is something that... thanks, Caribou. How you going, mate? Now, there is something that, would be perfect for Android employment, would be the exploration of space. Because think about it, man. Androids, they're machines. So they don't have to worry about oxygen. They're not going to have to worry about food. Okay, the only thing you'd have to provide them with is fuel in the spacecraft to go out. Okay, but then, they can go on the surface. They can have a closer look at stuff. They can analyze the stuff. They can send it all back. And, it'd cost a hell of a lot less money than training astronauts, for Christ knows how long it takes to train astronauts to make, and put these human astronauts on a long-ass flight that would take, I'm going to hazard a guess and say at least 6 months to get from Earth to Saturn. So, 6 months worth of food, 6 months worth of oxygen, 6 months worth of water. I mean, and then, if they're in a confined space, 6 months of them hoping they don't kill each other because of cabin fever. But anyway, Jason Graff, Director of Humanization at CyberLife, said the company was committed to its partnership with NASA. Our spacefaring androids are specially designed to function on long-range missions of this kind, and we are proud to have our models at the frontier of human exploration. Cool. And that's it. All right. Okay. Can't read any of those. Read a book. I just did, didn't I? Oh! Plato, Shakespeare, Keats' Odes. Oh, well, I already read something. Shakespeare. Why not? I'm doing okay. I mean, we already sent Robot, but Robot with Will. Yeah.
What are you reading?
Macbeth. It's one of the books you recommended.
So, what do you think?
Human emotions are intriguing. Though, I can't really say that I fully understand them.
Humans don't understand them either. They rule our lives, but we have no idea why they make us feel like beggars or kings. Life without emotions wouldn't be worth living.
Martin Luther King.
One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself, make your choices, decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
Wise words from a wise old man. Man, that is one impressive studio. Ha! So, oh, okay. What's he painting?
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
Damn, that is one big ass fucking canvas, isn't it? A lot of this all seems to be like cleaning up shit. What are these, sketches or something? Little doodling drawings. Okay. Yeah, we sent a very rudimentary
So,
robot, and
What's your verdict,
doesn't work
Marcus?
very well, does it?
I'm not programmed to criticize art. You would be a much better judge than I would.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? But would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
Find a subject to paint. Oh. Paint a statue. Paint desk. Paint Carl's painting. Is there an A option? Because there's like a X, a B, and a Y. Whoop. All right, that's just what that's saying. All right, let's paint the statue.
That is a perfect copy of reality. painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
Why is... Humanity, androids. I'm going to go with identity. Despair, doubts, prisoner. Are you hearing the music?
Oh my God.
What did I do? I didn't see it. I missed it.
Hey, Dad.
Leo,
Oh, wow.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
Don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's he got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right?
I'll tell you what he doesn't have.
You know what? This
an
thing
addiction.
is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
I've heard that argument from junkies before. When they're so desperate for money and they can't get it from anywhere else, and then they, yeah. Good call, Caribou. Good call. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Life on Titan. There's probably something else to do. Find something to do. Read a book. Tragedies of Shakespeare. The Republic by Plato and Odes by John Keats. But okay, so I could have read any one of those books. So yeah, there was a few things that I probably did unlock. I bet that one there that was locked, I bet that was something about that bird. But for the life of me, I was trying to interact with it. It just wouldn't. It just kept moving the thing around. Maybe I was pressing. Oh, maybe I don't know. But anyway, copy statue, paint from the heart, identity, androids. That was one hell of a picture. I wonder what that picture would have looked like if I'd done something else. But, hey, who cares? Let's get to the next one. November 5th. So it's still the same day, isn't it? 2038, 11:21 p.m. Jimmy's Bar. Ah, it's Connor again. So far it's Connor, Marcus, and Cara. No androids allowed. No, well, what's the point of having an android in a bar? They don't drink. Okay, I've got to find someone. No face, targets turned away. Scan faces. Okay. Dempsey, what's it say? Dempsey Edward. Born 1995, administration, criminal record, none. Shit, I thought Myers, Derek, security guard.
Androids weren't allowed in here. What's your problem?
Gray, Christopher, unemployed, criminal record, DUI.
Want to buy me a drink?
Oh, it's definitely not him, he's the barman. Business owner.
That's what I thought.
Still trying to get used to these camera angles. I don't have complete control of the camera. Unemployed. A lot of people are probably going to be unemployed on this bad boy, aren't they? Considering that earlier I was reading about over 37% unemployment. And they're talking about a booming economy. I mean... that's like saying, yeah, we've got a super high mortality rate, but we've got a healthy population growth. Like, what? Ward, Dennis, accountant, narcotic supplier, really? Docker, none, okay. Roberts, Chris, unemployed. What's the matter, Chris? Did the Star Citizen fall through? Anybody familiar with the game developer by the name of Chris Roberts and Star Citizen know what I'm talking about. Private property.
You gotta get a girlfriend back.
Hey, get out of here.
Yeah, your hair looks fine. Although, yeah. 31% unemployment rate. When will it stop? Okay, so... oh, did I miss him? There he is, Lieutenant. That's Clancy Brown, baby. Clancy Brown.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
Yeah.
No.
Never mind.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double.
He's a negotiator, so, you know, he's got to... So we good?
Did you say homicide?
So he's a negotiator, so he's got to read people and he's got to understand what makes them tick, and then, yeah, someone like him. Ah, not that I recognise the song, but yeah, I like that kind of music.
You wait here. I won't be long.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Conflicting orders, setting priority. Follow Lieutenant Anderson.
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Oh, okay, so I've got to follow him, sure, but...
Have they said anything?
Typical DPG. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't going to show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
Okay.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body. Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows.
Thank God I've got the subtitles
Victim's
on.
name's
The music's
Carlos
really going over what they're
Ortiz.
talking about.
He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Okay, so this is where we get to Arkham Origins mode. Really not liking how the camera is operating at the moment. Or at least it... Fuck is that shit? Red ice? What? God damn it. I gotta keep the thing down so I can read it longer.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
No fingerprints, Android involvement. Sample. Oh, that is creepy.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
Dried blood, DNA, odors, Carlos, 19 days. Fuck, these things are going so fast. Now, we said something that where it said, I am alive.
Chris, was this written in the
And I think I heard him say something that is just, like, it's written in hand, but it's way too perfect to be human hand.
Those blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Well, I won't... Oh, shit. Yep, dried blood, Carlos, yeah, sample date, 19 days. Now, I've got my finger down on the thing, and it's staying there. So that's what I've got to do. When I go to use any of the interactions, I've got to hold...
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
To do that.
Chris, I want full...
I'll look at that shit later. Let's go around here first, because, yeah, I've got to review evidence, and so far I've only got
analysis
3.
on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
Eddie Club, come visit us. Oh.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, I've only still found 3 of 10 pieces of evidence? Okay, well, let's have a look at the body. Oh. Red ice, acetone, lithium, thorium, toluene, hydrochloric acid. Okay. Deceased, Carlos Ortiz. 286 pounds. Well, I'm guessing that's heavy, considering what he looks like. I mean, yeah. We're on the metric system here, man. We don't know pounds. We know kilos, we don't know pounds. Estimated time of death, 11:30 p.m. Wait, 11:30 p.m. as in 30 minutes ago? Because all the other blood sample was talking about, like, 19 days ago. Internal bleeding, 28 stab wounds? Damn! Deceased more than 19 days ago. 28 fucking stab wounds. Jesus wept. Database smash, yep. Theft and aggravated assault. So what, did he try picking a fight with the wrong person? I love doing this, sorry. I'll do this slower. Alright, so... Alright, that was him convulsing, or death rattle anyway. Okay, so something happened there, which means there's a piece of evidence here, which is what? He slipped on it or something, or... Oh, shit. Okay, so, yeah, victim was stabbed. I've got to go in there, don't I? They came from the kitchen. Okay. So, yeah, they came from the kitchen. This is what happened. Was that where he was stabbed before? And then bang, stabbed again. Well, that couldn't have been the first stab. That was probably the last stab. Which is where all that blood was. He's crawling over there. Then the stabber, victim fell here. And that's where He stabbed him again, or did he push him there? He stabbed him there, and then... Oh, Jesus wept! Fuck! Damn, someone fucking hated him. You don't stab that someone that many times unless you fucking hate their guts.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Yeah, but why? So they came from the kitchen. I've got to get to the kitchen. But let's have a look here. Regular letters, font Cyberlife Sand. So, yeah. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. So what? He was killed by an android? Right, okay. So, dried blood, Carlos Ortiz, yep.
What's keeping the car? You should have been.
Jeez, if there's any evidence out there, mate, it's been rained away by now. Model cave. Oh.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
I pressed the button down.
There are no
held it down.
footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Deviant didn't escape this way, okay. I'm guessing they're saying deviant as in person of interest, like as in, you know, committing a crime, so yeah. I don't think they're referring to all cyborgs as deviants.
He's on his way. He won't
Yep, that's his blood again.
be long now.
Gossips Weekly, Android sex officially better. Nah, leaving that alone. Well, that was what blah, blah, blah. Damn, he is rude. They opened the window in a scene of crime. They literally compromised the scene. That a bit dumb. DNA could enter the etc. A bit stupid if you ask me. 129 kilos. Yeah, okay, so 129 kilos is out. If it realistic, there is blood from the killer on him since 29 stab hit. More than likely that the killer also cut themselves. True, very true. But when he looked at the knife, there was only just, like when he licked the thing, he only identified blood from one source. But I was told my dad does autopsy, so that, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe you're deviant, like, from the law. Yes, exactly. Anyway, so android sex officially better. Yeah, no. If that ever comes along that, no. No, sorry, no. Not embracing that. Official sex, android sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat. The result of our survey is in, and it's official. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. And with 52% of men saying they've tried the experience at least once, that's a lot of android love to go around. Oh, shit. There were a few reasons given for this preference, but we think we know the real reason. Androids don't want to talk about their feelings. The story was sponsored by Eden Club. Discretion is our middle name. Right, you just did a whole article about, well, whatever. Tech Addict, is your android spying on you? Cyberlife could be using its androids to collect private information. Zero gravity subway to connect NYC and DC in 45 minutes. I would have thought if they got Andrews like this, they got a maglev system. So to go from DC to New York would take 45 seconds, not minutes, but hey. Is your android spying on you? Cyberlife could be using its androids to collect private information. More and more experts are suggesting that Cyberlife uses its 120 million androids to record details of private conversations of its partners and sell them to trading partners. Ever talked about buying that new car while eating dinner with your partner? Cyberlife could use that information for targeted advertising. Sound familiar? Google? The information goldmine doesn't stop there. Everything from personal indiscretions to political affiliations could easily be extracted and potentially used for nefarious purposes. The spate of reports linking Warren's presidency to Cyberlife only deepens such concerns. Several consumer rights organisations have requested that Cyberlife disclose the information it gathers and who it sells that information to, but the company has always refused. Requests for a formal inquiry have gone unanswered so far. And that's all. Is that all of the... Let's see. Yeah, those are just the two. Yeah, those are the only two articles.
Come on, guys, get a move on. We don't want to be here all night.
Don't worry. No one wants to stay here.
Murder weapon was taken from there. Okay. Yep. So I got 3 more pieces. Well, I've already read that book. Ah, baseball bat. One of them had a baseball bat. Okay. Fingerprint cut. So the victim had the baseball bat. Dent. Violent impact. Traces of Ethereum. Yeah, so this was an android attack. Oh, here we go again. All right. Deviant took the knife, so the Deviant was being attacked first. Deviant was attacked, emotional shock. Okay. So, yep, he came in first. Bang. So looked like the android was actually defending themselves, whereas in the opening scene of the first video, the android there freaked the fuck out. Like, okay, yep. So, boom. That was when the android defended himself with the knife. Hit him there. That's where he drops that shit. And that's as far back as the video goes. Now let's rewind to see if there's anything else. Oh, okay, I can't. Interesting. Boom. Report to Lieutenant Anderson.
Did you take a look?
Something weird in the bathroom. What's this shit? Wait. Yep, theft, aggravated assault. Signs of struggle. Okay, what else? That's that book. Obsessive writing. What the fuck? What is it saying? RAQ? RA9. Religious offering. Religious offering of what? Okay, so investigate the crime scene. Report to Lieutenant Anderson. Okay. Man, I'm loving the music in this. It's like really good atmosphere for this. Talk.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Fuck.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Blue blood.
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Ah, okay. That's why they couldn't see any of that.
But I bet
This was
you
19
can still
days
see
ago,
it,
this
can't
murder.
you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Search for blue blood traces. Okay. Oh, here we go. Already. And they go... Okay, so the blue blood comes from the kitchen. That makes sense. But then it ends there. At the victim. Now, if there was no footprints going out the back... But there's none leading to the front door. I mean, if you're someone who killed someone... if you're a murderer, you're not going to stick around at the scene of the crime, especially for the next 19 days having to put up with that smell. You're going to go out the window. Out the door. Of course, this is an android. He doesn't have to worry about smell. But then again, an android murdering someone would go out the door. Find it. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The deviant definitely didn't leave the house. Maybe he went back that way. He went back this way. All right. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, shit. Okay. This could get pretty tense. A ladder was used. He's up there. He took the ladder, he went up there, put the ladder back up. He's in the fucking basement. Sorry, the attic. Yeah, I know he wasn't there. Don't know why I had to... Right, so now what? Find something to climb. Go outside? No. Of course, chair.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Seriously?
Gonna check something.
You're not going to tell him the deviant might be up in the attic? Never mind, it's... well, that was... okay. Yeah, maybe a deviant, like, from the law. Well, it's every tech company. That would explain the fact that they're only the bloods of the victims, since androids don't have blood. No, well, yeah. Oh, well, never mind, it's logic, finally. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean, in the end, it's a game. Enjoy it, okay? It's not like this is based on scientific fact or evidence. Okay. So now he's a negotiator. I got to chill him the fuck out. He's right behind. Jeez, you can just see him. He's right there. Maybe probably call out to him first? Oh. Okay. Ah, right, okay. He's gone all the way. Shit, is that him? Nah, that's not him sitting there. Oh, shit! There he goes. He was sitting there. Can I get through there? See that? The red. Okay. Be cool. Be cool.
I was just defending myself.
I could see that.
He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
What the?
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, I didn't get a choice.
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now!
You were defending yourself. Why would you not want us to tell anyone? I mean, I can back that up with all the evidence that I analysed. Which was no small amount, unless Connor knows what happened. Report to Lieutenant Anderson. Reconstruct the crime scene. This is probably me not knowing what happened, but then went somewhere else. Analyze backyard. Crime scene. Check shower. Interesting. What did I miss here? Talk to Anderson. Buy him another drink. Ah, okay. Oh, well, there you go. There were 3 decisions I could have gotten there and still arrived with Hank. But I've noticed too, also in the, like, whenever you do, like when you have an interaction with someone, and then I see these arrows in the top corner of the, well, where my head should be. Well, actually, where my head is where my arrows are coming up. So you know what? I think in the next video I'm going to put the camera where it is up here, down in the bottom corner over there, because as far as I know, nothing's really there, especially like if I'm doing something. So I'll do that in the next video. But yeah, with the arrows, there's a blue arrow going up, which obviously means that you're doing something to gain their trust. And then there's a red arrow that goes down, which means you're doing something to piss them off. And I noticed that happen a couple of times when I was trying to talk Hank into coming with me, you know. But then I bought him a drink, and then the arrow went up. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video here. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more and get notified about more, hit the like, the subscribe and notification button. And as always, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And until the next video, take it easy. Or take it any way you can. I don't take it any other way. Later, legends.